guys, so today I'm here with another Ask Kirsten. This is Ask Kirsten number 14, and if you guys are new to my channel, Ask Kirstens are basically my Q&A videos, so if you have any questions for me, feel free to leave them below in the comments, and I will most likely answer it in the next Ask Kirsten. So I have Brian's MacBook here with me today. This isn't my Mac. I got a lot of questions about that all the time. They're like, you got a Mac? This is actually Brian's MacBook, but I recently just put like a sticker on it. That doesn't mean that I'm showing that it's mine, but get my drift? I'm just kidding. I actually made this sticker. This is from ksap.com, and I went to my Tumblr, my archives, and just pulled a bunch of pictures that I liked and just made like a little collage. So I put it all there, and I really, really like it. So I just wanted to show you guys and show you that I promise you it's not my Mac, it's Brian's. My PC is at home and it's broken. I don't want to talk about it. We're going to move on. So the first question is from Shaheen Rahim, I believe. I always say usernames wrong, so I'm sorry if I'm saying yours wrong. And she asked, how long did you have braces for? I had braces for 2 years. I had braces my 7th grade and 8th grade year in middle school. So, 2 years. And Michaela55 says, what is your favorite state you have lived in the past? I would say California right now because I'm loving living in California, but definitely North Carolina. I loved living in North Carolina. Just the area, it's not necessarily the area that I lived in because I didn't really live in the nicest little city, but I just loved that I lived close to the beach and I just had a lot of friends there and I loved my school, and it was just, North Carolina was a good 7 years for me and I loved living there. I'm going to spell this username out just because I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's Ciaolzabela. And they ask, would you rather get $200 of high-end makeup or $5,000 of drugstore? I would do the $5,000 of drugstore just because that would get you a lot of makeup. $200 of high-end is going to get you like 3 things, and that's it. So the $5,000 would probably get me a lot of stuff, so I would definitely do the $5,000 of drugstore. Samantha29999 says, at what age do you think you will stop making YouTube videos? I don't think I'm ever going to stop making YouTube videos as far as I can see into the future, just because I really genuinely enjoy it, and lately I've just really been wanting to produce really good quality videos for you guys, which is why I'm sitting here now instead of at my desk, because all of you like really enjoy this spot. So I just want to continue doing it. It's been a hobby of mine since, I mean, I technically started making YouTube videos when I was 14, but I didn't start making on this channel till I was 16, and I just loved it. It's always been a fun hobby. I enjoy talking to the camera, I enjoy the feedback, and it's just, I just don't think I'll ever stop, and I'm kind of happy about that because I love YouTube. Brian, do you love YouTube?
I love YouTube.
Brian loves YouTube. It's Kayla's Life says, what do you want to study in college? I have thought about it long and hard. I originally was going to go for business just because it's the ultimate degree. Like, everybody gets a degree in business. It's just like the most basic. But I thought about it and I talked to Brian about it, and Brian and I both agree that I should do something with psychology just because that is something that I've always been really interested in. And I was like, you know, it's 8 years in college. It's, you know, totally not going to be worth it, but I think it's going to be worth it, and I definitely do want to major and get maybe like a PhD in psychology, just because it's something I've been always really interested in, and I definitely would enjoy college, I know, 10 times more if I went to college for a degree that I was actually interested in rather than going for a business, which I could care less about. Known Basketball Girl says, what's your favorite season to style clothes in, the warm months or the colder months? I personally like, I like both, but I like both of them at the wrong time. Like, in the winter, I love summer clothes, but in summer, I love winter clothes. It's just confusing. I like winter and I like fall and all that because you can wear like cardigans and jackets and like leggings and boots and just be typical white girl here. But in the summer, I like it because then you can wear shorts and tank tops, and you really don't have to think about your outfit that much in the summer, just because shorts and a tank top is like the only thing that I ever think to wear. So I like both equally. Lizzie Moresi says, if you didn't work at Sephora, what would you want as your job? I was going to get a job at PacSun, so probably PacSun, because I feel like I would enjoy it there too. I wouldn't have to wear a uniform. I could just wear my clothes. So yeah, probably PacSun if I didn't work at Sephora. Nakia Elaine, I believe, says, have you ever been to Cedar Point, and if so, what's your favorite ride? I have been to Cedar Point, but it's been a very long time since I've been there. I went to Cedar Point, I was very young. I want to say I was like 5 or 6 when I went, and I didn't ride any of the big rides. I probably wouldn't ride any of the big rides because I don't like roller coasters. But so when I went, I rode mostly like the kid rides, and the only ride I can remember is that like froggy, like Tower of Terror-esque ride for children. That's the only thing I can remember. So I guess I liked it because I remember riding it like twice. Bell says, what city in California do you live in? I live in Santa Ana. I do not live in LA. I know everyone that's on YouTube that lives in California lives in LA, at least most of them. So I don't live in LA. I mean, I live about 30 minutes out, but I live in Santa Ana. Miss Mads 27 says, how would you describe your personal style? Brian, how would you describe my style?
Comfortable, lazy. Comfortable and
lazy. I wanted to say that, but I wanted you to say it, so they knew I was telling the truth when I said that. I have a comfort zone and I stick to it. You know, every once in a while I'll wear something that's like really out of my comfort zone. And something that's out of my comfort zone is honestly like a short skirt or something. But I'm very comfortable. I wear leggings and jeans and t-shirts all the time. The only time I ever really dress up and want to look nice is when I do like outfits of the weeks and I'm like, ooh, I should dress nice this week. And I remember doing that in high school too. I remember doing outfits of the week in high school and being like, oh, I have to dress up this week because I'm filming an outfits of the week.
Or Fancy Fridays.
Or Fancy Fridays. We had Fancy Fridays when we went to school together. So it's just lazy now. I mean, sometimes I'll wear really cute stuff that's like really uncomfortable for me, but most of the time it's just like leggings and a t-shirt, or today a tank top, for instance. That's my style. XOX King says, if you could make your bedroom from scratch, how would you describe it? Example, colors, shape of room. This is a really good question. I know nothing about interior design. I remember seeing those like MTV shows where it shows like the craziest houses in the world. Like those one people that like lived in a rock. That was pretty cool. But my room would obviously be pretty big with a huge closet, and I would want a bathroom that's connected to my room. I would probably, color-wise, I've always liked the idea of like a dark burgundy wall like in the room, because I think like red walls in bedrooms are just, it's like a very like relaxing feeling. So maybe something like that. I would have a huge bed, California King, because I love my sleep and I love stretching. And I would do a desk in front of my bed. I would do like a vanity slash desk, but I would have like a small window, not a window like this that like goes from ceiling to ground because it's hard to film with that. So I would do like a small window, so a little bit of natural lighting. I don't know. There's a lot that I would want, and that's kind of sad. I would want a water slide so I could jump down and jump into my bathtub. That'd be pretty cool. I can't really think of anything. I don't know anything about interior design. Samantha Parker asked, what foundation do I use? I am currently using the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. I love that foundation. It's a great foundation, and I can speak very highly of it. I really like it. Yellow Turtles 16 says, how often do you get on Influencer and do reviews / answer questions? Not often. I do get on, well, I guess a little bit. But, I mean, I usually get on more so when I have, like, a Vox box and then I have to do the reviews. I do that then. I don't do it, like, every day afterwards. I just kind of, like, do it all at once and call it a day. Slickster said, would you ever donate your hair? And this has 4 thumbs up. I would definitely donate my hair. If I ever, like, decided to, like, cut just super dramatic cut, I would definitely donate my hair, because there's honestly no point of cutting your hair, like, really, really short if you're not going to donate your hair. Because, like, if you don't donate your hair and, like, they're like, hey, you know, we're gonna cut these 9 inches off your hair, do you want us to donate it? And you're like, no, like, that makes no sense to me. Like, yes, donate it, it's not yours anymore, it's the trash's, so donate it. Astrid Guzman, this has 2 thumbs up, says, who do you look up to as a role model? Oh. This is hard. I guess on YouTube I look up to Beauty Baby 44, which is so weird because we're the same age, but I guess it makes sense. I can look up to anybody as a role model. I look up to her. I look up to my mom as a role model. My mom's a great mom. I love her. And I guess maybe celebrity-wise, I would look up to... Brian, who would I look up to? Yeah, I really don't think I know any celebrities that I would look up to. Yeah, sorry. It has 8 thumbs up. It's from Jamie Jamie B. I'm just going to say B. Jamie B. When you're putting on makeup, do you ever pretend like you're filming a video? I used to do that. I actually used to do that a lot. I used to like be like doing like a tutorial and like the camera's not even on. But not anymore so much, just because Brian's in the room and that would be very awkward. Dark Blossom XX says, Kirsten, I know you answer this a lot and it probably gets tiring answering, but what lip gloss / stick are you wearing? I have decided from now on to put in the description what shirt I'm wearing, what nail polish I'm wearing, and what lip color I'm wearing. Today this is NARS's matte lipstick in Peloponnese, but it always changes, obviously. So if you ever are interested in what I'm wearing on my lips, because I have been loving lip stuff lately, I will put it in the description. Be sure to check there. Katie with 3 Ys says, I have a couple of questions for you. The first one is, when you lived or visited Georgia, what part were you in? I have visited Georgia, but not technically visited it. I have like driven through it. So, and I've stayed there overnight at a hotel on the way to Disney, and I stayed in Savannah. Number 2, and I've flown there. I've flown out of Atlanta before too. And number 2 is, what made you want to make YouTube videos? I was seeing how fun it was for everybody else, and like I mean I totally love like X Sparkage like at the time, and I still love her, and I just really wanted to do tutorials and things like that, and I wanted to be able to grow and to learn with makeup, which I feel as though I have, so that's why I started. And then the last question, number 3, says, do you like vanilla ice cream? And if you do, you should try the vanilla bean frappuccino at Starbucks. It tastes exactly like vanilla ice cream. I will be sure to do that because I love vanilla ice cream. I actually yesterday just had a vanilla milkshake for the first time in like 4 months. Heaven. I love vanilla milkshakes. Perfections with 2 Eyes says, when you get married in the future, where do you hope to go on your honeymoon, and where are some places you hope to travel throughout your life? I want to go on my honeymoon to either Disney World or Bora Bora, or like a cruise to the Bahamas. I've discussed this with Brian. I want to go to Bora Bora because I want to see clear blue water and stay in one of those little like houses. And to travel, I would love to go, I just really want to go everywhere. I mean, I saw Hostel and that kind of scares me, so I'm not really sure if I want to go everywhere, but but I definitely do want to travel. There's lots of places that I would love to go. Hey, I want to say Sierra, I might be saying this wrong. She asked, do you ever randomly click on your followers' channels and follow them? YouTube just came out with this new community feature, which is like really, really cool. And you can go and see like who your most like engaged subscribers are. And one day I was on there and I clicked on like 40 different people because I saw that they had like subscribers. So usually like to me, if you have more than like 10 subscribers, I know that you have a channel and like you're actually like making videos. So I was checking out people that are like most engaged with me, and I just followed and subscribed like 40 different people. And I like that because of the 40 people that I found, they were all like really like, they were beauty gurus, and they were like, you know, really trying, and it just kind of like sucks when you're first starting out. I totally know. Like, I've been doing this for almost 3 years, and I mean, I have a lot to show for it, I feel, and I love it, but it sucks when you first start out. So like, I love watching people's videos that have like no subscribers, because it's just, I don't know, and I loved it. So I definitely do often do that, and you find a lot of good people that way as well. Style It's Lindsay says, what do you think is the top 3 embarrassing things that you won't do in front of Brian? This is a good question. I'm very comfortable with Brian. I do a lot of things in front of him. I guess the one thing that I mean, never mind. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm a disgusting human being, and I do everything in front of Brian. There's nothing that I haven't been like, leave the room, I must do this. At first it was filming videos, but gotten over that. Clearly he's sitting right next to me. You're a douche. He's sitting right next to me, but I really can't think of anything. Sorry. There's 2 more questions. The next one is from Laura Owen. She says, how old are you? I am 18. I will be 19 on December 8th. I'm so excited. I love my birthday. Birthday is the favorite day of the year. Love my birthday. The last question is from Meg Sal. Hi Meg. And she says, what's the lighting set that you got? I'm trying to find a good one. I actually have it on my camera right now, but I'm not using it because I'm sitting in front of natural lighting. But I ordered a little box lighting thing. What is it called, Brian? So it's just a detachable external light. I think you don't, it attaches to my flash on my DSLR. I don't think you have to have one. I think you could just like attach it to a tripod or sit it up and turn it on. I was hoping to get another one because it's literally like light directly on me, and I want to have light from 2 different directions. But right now I'm just using natural light, and I believe I paid like $20 on Amazon for it, 20 or 30. If you're interested, I will put a link to it down below in case you want to see what it looks like. And yeah, that's it for Ask Kirsten number 14. If you have any other questions for me, definitely leave them down below. I would love to answer them in the next Ask Kirsten. Hopefully this isn't as long as all of them. I didn't have that many questions this time. So I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to subscribe to me if you're not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.